On this week's episode of the El Kwok Show, we're heading to Asia to find and learn about the Chinese pangolin. The Chinese pangolin, also known as the Manis pentadactyla, belongs to the kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata, class Mammalia, and the order Pholidota. Now, although the Chinese pangolin may share many similarities with other species such as aardvarks, anteaters, and armadillos, the pangolin is actually more closely related to the order Carnivora, which includes animals like bears and cats. The Chinese pangolins are extremely recognizable. They are small mammals that reach a length of around 3 to 4 feet at maturity. They have a small pointed head, a round body, a thick long tail that it uses to help climb trees, a very long sticky tongue to help catch bugs. It's an insectivore, meaning its diet mainly consists of ants, termites, and other insects. It doesn't have teeth, and of course, it is covered head to tail in brown or gray overlapping scales made of keratin, the same stuff as our nails. Now that we know about the Chinese pangolin, we're going to look back and see where it came from. The earliest known ancestor of the pangolin is known as the Eomanis. The Eomanis is directly related to the pangolin by its classification in the order Pholidota, and aside from some differences, is actually extremely similar to the modern pangolins. It is very similar in size and anatomy to the pangolin. It has a long body, sharp claws, an insect-based diet, but smaller, thinner scales. It lacked scales on its tail and legs, and its claws were a lot smaller. And the first ever Eomanis was found in Europe. This signifies that the early ancestors of the pangolin migrated from Europe, which millions of years ago had a significantly warmer, more tropical climate. It is suspected that those that migrated to warmer climates survived and evolved, whereas the ones that stayed died, leading to the extinction of the Eomanis. Based on the Eomanis, it seems as though the behavior of the pangolin has actually not changed much in the 15 million years between the two. But the pangolin has undergone significant evolution. The main evolutionary trait is the scales. While the Eomanis did have more primitive scales, the pangolin evolved to have thicker, bigger scales that cover more surface area of their body. This helps to better protect themselves against predators. Another way the pangolins have changed is in the ways that they gather and consume food. Pangolins have evolved to have longer, stickier tongues to be able to access ants and termites straight out of their hills, and longer, sharper claws for digging and burrowing. Modern pangolins have also evolved to be completely toothless and instead use spines that line the inside of their stomach and swallow small stones to be able to grind up insects inside of its stomach. All of this evolution has taken place because of selective pressures. Things like their diet, predators, and their habitat have shaped the pangolin into the specialized animal we see today. We will now meet with an explorer in southern China who is actively searching for this rare animal.
Hello. My name is Lewis Kirkland, explorer and researcher. I'm here in the heart of the Chinese forests to try and find the very rare Chinese pangolin. Now, the Chinese pangolins are found primarily in Southeast Asia across of southern China, India, Nepal, and many other places. The pangolins live in the tropical and bamboo forests and the grasslands. Now, the pangolins thrive in an environment with stable temperatures as the scales inhibit their ability to regulate their body temperature. Now, you may have noticed that we are here in the dead of night. That is because the pangolins are nocturnal, and during the day, they use their sharp claws and tails to dig burrows in the ground, providing them with shelter and a place to maintain a stable body temperature. While this may be good for them, it's not great for me, as they are extremely difficult to find. Now, the Chinese pangolins have also been known to climb trees for protection and to find food. Now that's where I'm hoping to find one.
But what has made the Chinese pangolins so rare, and why are they endangered?
Yes, the pangolin is extremely endangered species, and it's not very hard to see why. Deforestation has destroyed their habitats, and climate change has not only affected the habitats they can live in, the temperatures, the climate, but also the population of insects, which is their main food source. Yes, this leaves them extremely vulnerable and weak. Now, reason number one, pangolins are on the brink of extinction is us, the humans. Human poachers have been illegally hunting pangolins for years, and although it was made illegal, they still do it because it is said that the scales of the pangolin, which is made up of the same stuff as our teeth and nails, is a healing ingredient and is used in many Asian traditional medicines. I'm not quite sure why. Also, pangolin meat is considered a luxury. Very strange. Almost ironic that their main source of defense, their scales, are the main reason we hunt them. Now, this has made them very scarce and very rare. I think I see one now. Crikey, mate. It seems as though our search for the elusive Chinese pangolin remains unsuccessful. But we are not giving up. We will continue to search throughout the night and venture further into the forests. But thank you for having me. This has been explorer and adventurer Lewis Kirkland.
In conclusion, the pangolins are an extremely interesting species with a very rich history. But interestingly enough, even after all that evolution, it is up to us to keep them alive. Thanks for watching, and this has been episode 27 of the Lukukwak Nature Show.